Let me begin with the confession. I study. I genuinely do. Late at night when the world is asleep. I sit with my books, making plans and trying to cover as much as I can for the exams that seem to define everything. But do you know what hurts the most? It's not the exhaustion, the deadliness, or even the failure fear. It's the constant disbelief from people around me. I hear things like, "You don't even study, how would you know?" said casually, sometimes even jokingly. But those words, they cut deep. They're not just statements, they're accusations, dismissing my efforts as if it don't exist. They turn the hours of focus and planning into something invisible, as if my effort is only real when someone else deems it so. This disbelief might seem like a minor thing to someone who's never faced it, but let me tell you, it's not. It chips away at your motivation bit by bit. You start questioning yourselves, am I doing enough? Am I even capable? And when you are already battling the pressure of exams, this added weight can feel unbearable. The invisible effect, a silent struggle. This is what I like to call it. Because usually when these struggles, they go unnoticed. You study day and night, but these struggles often go unnoticed. Why is that so, you may ask? Well, it may be due to many reasons. Some might say that people who judge you on the basis that do you study in front of them, they can make many accusations. They can say you don't even study, I have never seen you study, how do I know that you are honest? Well, the only answer I have is, we don't need to prove everything to everybody. You might have heard the saying that always succeed in silence and show results. And the thing is that this is, to some extent, this is very, very true. Because right now you might think that it's not as important to prove anything to anyone. But remember, when that result comes out, when you finally show your result to others, that is when you feel the most happiness. Because you finally mute the haters. You finally mute those people who keep dragging you down. And see, I just have to say that I'm not alone in feeling this way. I am very sure many of you might have faced the same thing, being told you're not serious enough or you're not capable of achieving your goals. Maybe you've even been laughed at for dreaming big or simply for trying. Is that right? Think to a time when someone doubted you. Did it motivate you or did it hurt? Be honest. Did it push you forward or did it make you question everything? Be very honest with yourselves right now, because right now this conversation is between you and me. The shared experience shows how much power words hold. They can build people up or tear them down. And often those who tear others down don't even realize the damage that they cause to an innocent soul. The weight of assumptions that we get daily is just unbearable. People who doubt us might not mean to hurt us. They might think they are being funny, or simply they are just projecting their own insecurities, but intent does not erase impact. When someone says you don't study, they're making assumption about who you are and what you're capable of. These assumptions create false narratives in their head. They think that you don't even study, you won't even score well. But remember, my friend, your work is valid, whether or not anyone sees it. At the same time, let's change how we treat others. Instead of doubting or dismissing someone's efforts, offer them encouragement. A simple, "I believe in you," or "You've got this, you can make a difference." These words are so simple to say, and it can make one person who feels unseen, unheard, or unappreciated feel on the top of the world. Your struggle is valid. You don't need to prove anything to anyone except yourself. And to those who judge you, quickly pause before you dismiss someone's hard work. Ask yourself, do I know their story? Do I see their effort? Because chances are you don't. Then why demean them? Why demotivate them? My friends, effort is like a seed. It grows quietly, often unseen, but with time and care, it flourishes. Don't let someone else's disbelief stop you from planting your seeds. So my friends, just remember that one day they'll see the garden you've grown and finally understand just how hard you worked to make those flowers bloom. With this, I would like to thank you all for your time and patience, and see you all in the next one.